Hey y'all, it's your girl MsMoe. I take my mask off, and so today I just want to shoot this quick video, just kind of discussing, in continuation of this series that I'm doing, Grad School Uncut. I'm just kind of discussing like the usage of drugs in school, particularly. Um, so like people use what's that drug called? I'll probably insert the name, but it's like for ADHD, they probably use that, probably use weed, um, and not necessarily for weed to help with concentration, maybe just for relaxation. But the drug I'm talking about in particular is caffeine. Nobody wants to really acknowledge the fact of how addictive and how basically caffeine is a drug that society constantly promotes and is legal. But the usage of caffeine is so intense, and it's such a dangerous drug too. Um, what sparked me to make this video was the fact that I am again trying to work on my paper, and I realized I was getting so sleepy. And so I got desperate, and I went to the one thing that I said I would never go to again, and that was caffeine. And the reason why I don't like drinking caffeine, well, first I don't like drinking coffee because along with giving me the runs, um, it makes me super jittery. It doesn't allow me to actually rest my brain, and it just fucks me up overall. It adds to my anxiety, and so I just don't like caffeine. And right now I'm particularly talking about coffee. And so because I didn't like coffee, I was like, okay, I do enjoy drinking tea, so let me drink like a caffeinated tea, which is like usually like a black tea. But again, it would just do the same thing of like making me super jittery, um, hard to. It wouldn't help me concentrate better. It would just make me move faster. And so overall, like drinking the tea was a bad idea too. But like I said, this time I was desperate, so I was like, let me try it again. And I went to Whole Foods and I got this tea from this company called Zest Tea, and they were like, oh, we don't leave you with the jitters or anything like that. Y'all, that was a fucking lie. I drank that tea, and at first I didn't feel anything, and then I started to get shaky. Like my hands started to do like this, because apparently it has like 150 milligrams of caffeine in it, which is was like, it was on the box. It was like coffee has like 75 milligrams and black tea has 50 milligrams or something like that. So now that I think about it, that was extremely dumb of me, because how are they gonna say that you have more caffeine in you? I mean, more caffeine in the product, but no jitters. Like that's false advertisement. Because if coffee can give me the jitters, how is this thing not gonna give me the jitters? Anyway, so yeah, I drank it, and like 2 hours later after drinking it, I was like super hungry. I mean, like hungry. Like I would fight somebody if I don't get something to eat. I felt like Bella, because I love Twilight. I felt like Bella after she transformed, and like she wanted like some blood, and how good it tasted after her transformation. That's how food felt to me. Like I was super hungry. And then on top of that, I had the jitters. And so I was like, you know what, girl, don't do this ever again to yourself. Coffee is not good. Caffeine is not good. And the way that people be on it, you can tell that it's a drug. Like when they were like, "Oh, I need my coffee." How are they different from a crackhead? They need they crack. I'm just saying, not to sound judgy or whatever, but caffeine is a drug. It's just a drug that it's a more acceptable drug, and a more of a, I'll say like a white collar drug, so people don't really pay that much attention to it. But the way that it impacts um, people in general, but the way that students are like heavily dependent on it, it's kind of scary how much we are willing to um, abuse our body with things that are not good for us. So like even if it's not coffee, or if it's not coffee, it's like those Red Bull drinks, those energy drinks. Like we're constantly abusing our body and polluting our body with things that are not good for us. And it's like, why are you abusing the thing that you need the most in order to get through school in particular, and just to get through life? Like, why are you abusing it so hardcore? And so I'm just delivering this message and sharing this message because, again, it's something to like really talk about and to really to think about, especially if you're a graduate student, or especially if you're a student in general. Like the amount of, like, don't abuse your body like that for a fucking piece of paper. Like, it's not worth it. Because at the end of the day, what is going to determine if you get a job, and I've said this in other videos, or maybe I haven't posted that video yet, but I'm going to say in this video, what determines whether or not you get a job is you. You determine if you get a job. That degree don't fucking matter, because a lot of these workplaces, a lot of these jobs, the degree just shows that you have some background knowledge. But again, if you are already doing what you're doing, if you just have your own experience doing what you're doing, then that's good enough too. Like the degree is not gonna, it doesn't solidify your ability to get the job done. So that is all I'm gonna say. My hair. I was gonna give a shout out to my hair. I love you, boo. I love you, boo. I love you, boo. Okay. All right, y'all.